Yo, what is poppin' YouTube? It is your boy B here, bringing you guys a video. Today we are going to be talking about my full 6-piece True Patriot gear set, and I'm going to be explaining all the talents and everything else, that, my attributes, and how I'm building around this gear set here for you guys. As you guys can see, I almost have a 500 gear score. I'll be above 500 once I can modify the rest of these pieces. I don't have the electronics or anything yet, so that's why my gear score is 498. I also don't have the best weapons yet. I do need a better black market AK. Get that above that 492, and I should be all right. But anyway, y'all, before this video starts and before I start explaining this, make sure you guys go ahead, drop a like on the video. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Go comment down below and let me know which 6-piece gear set you guys have. Have you guys gotten the hardwire yet? Are you guys just running the True Patriot, or are you guys just running the ongoing directed? Let me know in the comment section below, and let's go ahead and get straight into this video. So first off, what I'm going to be explaining, I'm going to be starting off with the mask here. In terms of the gear set, it doesn't start giving you those talents until you reach that 2-piece. So, you know, if you only have a 1-piece of this, you may just have good attributes, but that's really about it. So, you know, as you guys can see here, for my attributes for the mask, I have 6% critical hit damage, or critical hit chance, I'm sorry, 32% hazard protection. I wanted to roll off that hazard protection, but I figured that it would be actually pretty good in terms of balancing of this gear set, because I wanted to get a lot of armor and health, as well as be able to do some crit still. I do have a little bit lower crit damage, but I do have a pretty good percent of critical hit chance. They did change the mods around in this game, so the mods are different now. So I'm going to be having a little bit lower critical hit chance and a little bit lower critical hit damage, as well as a little bit lower headshot damage. So that's why that's kind of a little bit low. This is more of a tanky build with this True Patriot, and I'll explain that a little bit later. So that's kind of what the mask right there. So once you start getting into the 2-piece, so once I hit my backpack, that's when I started getting into the 2-piece. So that gives you that 10% damage to armor. That is going to be really useful with the True Patriot gear set, especially when you're fighting against those NPCs. So this is going to be a really good PvE build, if you, just depending on how you build around it, and it's going to be a really good PvP build because of that damage to armor. So you're going to be shredding through people's armor. If you decide to, if you could get all god rolls with this gear piece and just get straight DPS, you're going to be able to shred through people's armor, which is going to be pretty good. As you guys see, for the attributes, I have 5.5% critical hit chance, 7,400 health, and 6.5% weapon damage, as long as a defensive system mending mod with 3,800 bonus armor, as well as 735 armor regeneration per second. So we're going to go ahead and get into the chest piece now. So the chest piece, once you start hitting that 3-piece, you're going to get 10% protection from elites. That's why I said that PvE aspect of it is really in this build, this True Patriot build. That's why I really love this build. Then for the attributes, I have 6% weapon damage, 9,700 bonus armor modified, as you guys can see. Then I have 536 skill power. I'm trying to get the 700 skill power right now to get the Seeker mod healing. It gives me an extra 14.5% healing, because that'll be really useful with this build. So I'm trying to get that right now. I have another 2 defensive mods in here, mending and resilience. So this is a really tanky build gear set, because all of these are pretty much defensive mods that you get to put in here. So that's pretty nice about this gear set. Moving on to the gloves, and once we get to that 4-piece, we're gonna get 10% total armor, which is pretty good. So like I said, I'm above 200,000 armor, as well as 58,000 health. I tried to get the 60k health, but I couldn't really find anything to mod that health right there yet. You know, I may go ahead and get some assault rifle damage, because I'm trying to build this around an assault rifle. But if I could get some gloves that'll give me more health, then, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and use those. But for now, I haven't been able to get me any gloves that have over 65 or 6.5k health. So, you know, I'm kind of stuck with these for now. But once you get that 4-piece, like I said, that total armor is really going to help you. That's why I consider this a really tanky build that's balanced for PvP and for PvE, which is pretty nice. Now moving on, once we get to the holster here, this holster, then you start unlocking that 5-piece talent right there, as you guys can see. So let me explain these talents, but first let me get to the attributes. 11.5% critical hit chance, as well as 6,600 health, as well as another 3,000 health, armor regeneration, and then armor on kill with that mod right there, as you guys can see. Pretty nice mod. I really like that mod. So, you know, it's pretty cool. But we're gonna get to this 5-piece here. With this 5-piece, when you start unlocking these talents for the gear set, the other talents, the good talents, you know, this one is called the red, white, and blue talent. That's what I call that. So when you shoot an enemy, apply a debuff to them. The buffs are applied in order: red, white, and blue, cycling every 4 seconds. So red decreases damage dealt by the enemy. White restores armor to friendlies that shoot this enemy, and blue boosts skill cooldown reduction to friendlies that shoot this enemy. So what's basically going to happen is there's going to be a little flag that sits on your character on his shoulder, and basically every 4 seconds is going to cycle between red, white, and blue, and that's going to let you know what buff is currently on that enemy, or what currently you're going to shoot that enemy with. And it's constant. and it happens every time you shoot them, which is pretty nice. So constantly, if you see red, it's gonna and you shoot the enemy, it's gonna decrease the damage dealt by that enemy. So if you're gonna face tank an enemy in the dark zone and you got that red active, they're gonna be doing a little bit less damage than you, which is gonna be pretty nice. So it's gonna give you an advantage. And then what's gonna happen is it's gonna change to white, which is gonna restore armor to friendlies that shoot this enemy. So if maybe you guys are 2v1 into a boss or something, say in PvE, and you know turns to white and you're shooting an enemy and maybe your friend's a little bit low on health, maybe face taking that enemy or something, or you know how the NPCs do, they rush you and they get all close to you and you have no choice but to sit there and kind of fight them and face take them or run away and die. And you know white pops up and you're gonna go ahead and restore some armor to that friendly while they're shooting that enemy, which is pretty nice. Blue right here is gonna boost skill cooldown reduction to friendlies that shoot this enemy, and I've noticed it's 2 seconds per shot, so your skills are gonna actually get cooled down really fast. This is why I really love this build. I should have maybe built it more around skill power if possible, to be able to go ahead and get my skills back faster, because like I said, you get 2 seconds per shot when you're shooting an enemy. Like I said, you know, once you're, you know, if you have like a high RPM weapon with this and you're shooting an enemy, you're gonna get a couple shots on them. That's gonna really reduce your skill power. I'm noticing I've been getting my skill power back really fast when I have that blue back on, because you know, like sometimes I don't notice and I let my skills completely break, and then I gotta wait over, you know, like a good, you know, 2 minutes to get my skills back, sometimes a minute and a half. And when this blue is active and I'm shooting at an enemy, it takes about like 30 seconds, maybe 45 at max, to get my skills back. And right now with my skills, I'm running the Healing Seeker and the Fixer Drone. So, you know, it's really useful having this True Patriot gear set to go with it to get my skills back pretty fast. So moving on to the knee pads here. I already have the full, this will give us a full 6-piece boost right here. Shooting an enemy that has all 3 debuffs will deal 25% damage to other nearby enemies that have at least one of the debuffs, which is pretty nice. So that's gonna be nice. And then it also has 5% critical hit chance. I may be able to up that. And then I do have a defensive protocol stamina mod that's gonna give me 4,500 health. If I can get a better one that could give me maybe 5,000 health, then, you know, I'll be able to go ahead and, you know, have a 60k health, 200k armor build, which is going to be pretty nice. I haven't been able to find anything else yet that has better health in terms of this mod. So but anyway, y'all, that's kind of the full 6-piece gear set here. On stats, I need to unlock my weapon talents more, but you know, you have all the gear talents, which is pretty nice with this. So you see 97 weapon damage, but sorry, I had the wrong weapon, but I'm building this around an AR, so this is mainly like an AR build. So, you know, that's what you want to use with this, because this is something you're going to want to stay back with and be tanky with from afar. You can face tank with this, but I recommend using the AR. 28% critical hit chance, as well as 25% critical hit damage. So, you know, it's all right. With the MP7, you know, I get a little bit more critical hit chance because, you know, that's what some machine guns get. But with the weapon mod changes, you know, critical hit and all that stuff is going to go down. As you guys can see, I'm going to be explaining weapon changes in terms of, you know, ARs and all that. I'm using the Black Market AKM, you know, because I do like how it has, you know, that good damage. And now, like I said, with the weapon talent changes, or sorry, not the weapon talent, the weapon mod changes, any AR and any gun now is pretty much useful. And I'll be explaining that in another video. But until then, y'all, this has been another video with your boy B. Enjoy the rest of this gameplay here that I'm going to be showing you guys. Those with just Amy and Dark Faded and my man Phony. Yesterday, we sped run through this because we were trying to get this all done before the server shut down, because we thought the servers were going to shut down for a couple hours, and they didn't end up shutting down. But anyway, y'all, this has been done with your boy B, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Enjoy this gameplay. Peace out.
We need to evacuate the building right now.
Hey, did you need the other piece?
I didn't get to double check it.
I got hella NPCs on me.
Not dead yet.
Up for the generators.
I think white you get, I think red is they do less damage, white is you get healing,
Blue skill cooldown when you shoot him.
Oh yeah, my freaking Seeker is at like 130 seconds, bro. That shit is down to 10 after shooting like 2 NPCs. I wonder how much healing this actually gives you from the white. Like, I wonder how much like you get healed. And I forgot what the full 6-piece does. Shooting an enemy that has all 3 debuffs will deal 25% damage to other nearby enemies to have at least one of the debuffs.
another 497 pistol.
Yo, let me grab that. You don't need it.
Oh geez, they all spawn behind me.
Got heals on him, you know?
Yeah, it goes down two seconds a bullet.
It's been a while since I could say that about anyone.
Yeah, that's gonna make my skill cooldown. Definitely got to do something with skill cooldown then on this build too.
That build's really good for running revivers
Come
around.
to save the day, huh? But you're a real goddamn hero. Enough small talk.
Let me take that.
Alright, you got hit
somehow
on everything.
Yeah, there's that drone up there. I don't know why it's up there.
This is mean right now. Save your stuff.
Activated. Launch sequence initiated. Immediate medical assistance needed.
That's the one back.
Wow, this NPC chased after me and he hit me. Wow, I'm dead.
Agent. Rocket launch backup power.
Damn.
Activated. Launch
Oh,
sequence
she's down.
initiated.
NPC chased after me, bro. Hey, we only need 3 more likes, y'all, for that 40 like mark. If you guys haven't hit that like button, hit that like button for your boy one time.
Yo, Wyvern.
Pull specialist up and enter.
That heroic. My crossbows, so I had.
Got it, yeah.
She's on blue.
Shocker.
Shock. Blue.
Serious trauma detected.
I wonder how long these buffs stay on enemies though. She has the red, white, and blue all on her. They for sure nerfed NPCs. Nah, I don't think they nerfed them at all. They don't feel nerfed at all. They feel buffed.
He's still alive. She's shocked.
Vital signs critical.
7 minutes.
Oh my.
Down. Agent vital signs 0.
Damn, I got 500k damage on
Wyvern,
me.
what's your status?
I got her.
Wyvern, come in. Wyvern. Fuck.
Dude, look at all those drones that are just exploding on you guys. That shit is so annoying.
We got 7 minutes.
Oh, another green drop.
Damn, bro. You got lucky on this map.
I know. Vision got the with me today.
The antiviral cylinders are secure. We'll make sure they get safely extracted.
Oh, it's just a confidential gear.
Confidential.
Oh, here's the holster and double check if I needed it or not.
Yo, Jimmy, you
Yeah, I just got another fucking mask.
Sir, we've got enemy helicopters on approach. Should we knock them down? Negative. Hold your fire. We can't chance those cylinders getting destroyed.
Well, that's a bit of luck. Agent, you
Hey, what are your knee pads, Jay?
down a key
Or
black
does
trust
anybody
stronghold.
get any free Patriots
Not
that
to
they
mention
need?
preventing a rocket attack on the base of operations. Incredible work, Agent. Oh, truly incredible.
And
But
then
there's still more to
I have
do.
some D-pads, Jay. 276 skill power.
Dude,
Do you want them?
I need my, yeah, I need 2 Patriots. I gave you my one and only piece because you needed it.
Because I have ongoing directive. I just got 270 skill power. I don't know if that's more skill power than the ones you have on right now.
For knee pads?
Yeah.
Oh no, I have 365.
Anybody get any? Anybody else get any for Patriot? You don't need? No. Alright. Missionary. Any electronics, anything I didn't pick up? We just fast travel out of here, right? Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can reroll and everything.